This is the Crystal Crew. I'm Casey, and I'm the DM.
I'm Stephanie, and I play Carrie.
I'm James, and I play Erie.
I'm Emma, and I play Nery.
Hi, my name's Seth, and I play Jerry.
Last time on the Crystal Crew. Guided by the light of crystals and forced into the flooded tunnel, the party found themselves at the bottom of the lake. They managed to defeat the creature that awaited them in the water, and the crabs saw a fungal forest awaiting them when they emerged. The party met a wizard named Adrie, who had also been experiencing the same disturbances the crabs had witnessed. Suddenly, they felt anxious and dark pressure again, and the forest became engulfed in flames. After fighting off more creatures, the crew managed to reach the outskirts of the fungal forest and reunited Susie with her sister and friend. Lucy, Susie's sister, pointed the crabs in the direction of Terry, where the party again picked up Terry's tracks, which also happened to be in the area where Adrie lived. As they traveled to Adrie's house, the feeling of impending doom continued to grow. All right, so having reunited Susie with her sister Lucy and their friend Tula, you all wave goodbye as you leave the fungal forest. Following Adrie, they lead you through a series of tunnels where you all hike, climb, and swim your way forward. And after a while, you emerge from another lake of water, similar to the one that you went through before, except no shark. You follow them to the edge of a cliff. You see it kind of, at this cliff, you can either continue to go upwards or it splits to kind of go. Think of the way that in Lord of the Rings, you're like on the ledge pressed up against. And you see Terry's tracks go to the right, and Adrie, you guys watch, starts going to the left. My place is this way. I figured we could just stop there and then come to kind of just double back.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I trust you, Adrie.
Same here.
I feel like Jerry's like, I'm gonna push Adrie off a cliff.
Yeah, I don't know yet.
One wrong move. All right, well, it's just a little bit further up this way, and yeah. So they press forward. You guys hike up a little, probably, I feel like half a mile is a long ways for crabs. The little hermit, I don't know, a tenth of a mile? And as you guys all stand up at the very top of this, basically like a mountain, and you guys can overlook this big room, Adrie walks over to the side of the cliff, leans forward, and then yells, "Here!" and then disappears.
Oh.
Like they just disappear out of thin air?
You guys basically like watch them lean over the side and then like flip over.
Oh.
Easy peasy. Easy peasy.
How did they say here? Was it like here or here?
I don't know, Seth. Just like a here it is.
Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know if they were saying that to someone else, like we were being led to a trap.
Oh,
okay,
I see.
never mind.
No, I got you. They were saying as like, oh, we're here.
Oh, good. I'll go to the edge of the cliff and look down, or edge of that thing and look down.
And as you walk to the side, you'll look over the edge and you'll see pieces of like sanded wood kind of nailed to the cave wall or the cliff, and they're connected with like knotted ropes that have been nailed at various angles. So they're providing footholds and handles so you're able to climb down.
Can I holler for Adrie? Oh, Adrie.
You'll see it kind of like curves under the like cliff floor, like it's like an overhang, and you'll see them stick their heads out. Yes.
Is this did you say this is precarious for hermit crabs to just do normally? Is this an easy thing?
Yeah, it's fine. I put plenty of footholds for you.
Okay, I'm gonna start climbing down.
Yeah. You guys follow
Same.
Jerry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll follow.
All right. As you guys start climbing down. Eventually you'll find where the rope ends, and then like underneath that outing of like the cliff on top, you go under it and there's like another ledge. So you can all creep along the edge and you round the corner of the cliff and you see a piece of cloth kind of hanging. And as you guys continue moving forward, Adrie opens the cloth. This is my home. And they'll hold the cloth open for you all to come in.
Oh, thank you.
I don't really have visitors.
Have you ever really had many hermit crabs come out this way before?
I used to have friends who stayed with me, but they're gone now, and I don't really have visitors anymore or ever.
Well, it's not really an ADA compliant place, so.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, there's a back way.
Well,
But we can't. No, hold on. I know. I see your face. I see your face. That leads to. It's like a tunnel that leads a different way. This is just the entrance that we were closest to. It's compliant.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Mutters under his breath.
As you all enter Adrie's home, it is covered in basically built-in shelves, but on the cave walls. So it's kind of like somebody could have taken like a little pickaxe and chiseled some shelves out. Some are packed full of books, others are just piled with loose papers, and others stuffed with spell component materials. There's one shelf that's just filled with mushrooms. Among the many things in their home is basically a large like a kelp that's been kind of braided and intertwined into a circular pattern, and it's very large and plush. So basically it's a large beanbag is like what I'm going for here.
That's adorable.
And then looking to the right of the room is an opening where the floor kind of protrudes from the cliff like an overhang, and you'll see like a little cooking like fire pit set up out there. I know it isn't too large or anything, but let me make you guys comfy. They go off to the left side of the room where there's a depression in the wall, which you can't see until they move another cloth, revealing it. And it's basically like a storage closet. They just pull out so much kelp, guys.
Yeah.
I'm sure you all must have had something like this back at the colony. This is what I did there when I was there. And I figured if we're stopping here, we might as well rest and spend the night, or even stay 2 nights if we really need to catch our breath. And if we have time, I mean, we do have a difficult road ahead of us. They're going to start placing the kelp, basically like kelp sleeping bags around the room, putting some up against the wall, just kind of making sure they all fit, because it's not like a super large space. If you guys want to just get comfy, I have some water over there. They point to like a very large bucket of water. Rest up, clean up. I'm gonna go get some stuff for dinner. So
yes.
you must all be starving, I would assume.
I'm faminished.
Did you need any help with dinner? I'm a bit of a chef myself, actually.
Adrie has got it under control. I'm sure they do.
Yes, Adrie knows this place well. You rest with us.
Right. All right. Yeah, sure.
Oh my god. Y'all quickly shut that down.
Get the next meal.
So I'm assuming some of you rest up, take naps. Some of you like wash up, get clean, because I'm sure you're all very dirty from a lot of the smoke from the fire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Oh yeah, I need to rest.
And as you all are just kind of chilling, maybe you peek around. I mean, I know I would peek around to see what's on those shelves. And as you guys are all just relaxing, it's been about, I'd say 45 minutes. And then you guys hear a call from out where the fire pit is. Okay, guys, it's almost ready. If you want to come out here, I try not to eat in there. It kind of just stinks after a while.
Okay, can I look at their books? Do they have their books on the wall, right?
Yeah.
Can I look at those? I would like to peer at those.
Yeah. Do you look at like the titles before you start pulling things, or do you just start pulling things?
Yet. I don't pull anything yet. I'm just looking respectfully.
It's just a lot of like spell ritual books, or like spell casting 101 type things, or just like a list of like, sometimes you can find things are just indexes. And that's
Mm.
kind of what they have. Nothing, I wouldn't say nothing too outlandish, but probably nothing you've ever really seen because you're a barbarian.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about these spells. So anybody, any of you guys like spells?
Do they have the Tales of Jerry on the on the bookshelf, like the children's book?
Oh yeah, do they have that?
Do you ask that out loud?
I'm gonna say, would you like me to sign any of your books? Just kind of like hinting if they have it.
Adrie sticks their head through. Sign my books?
Yeah, is there any books in particular, that you'd like me to sign? Any tales of legends or lore or
Oh, actually,
maybe
I do have something. You'll watch as Adrie will cast Mage Hand and keep the fire going, start stirring the food that they're making, and they walk in and they go kind of to this table by the door where the cloth is that you guys all entered from. And they pull a book out from the table and they open it and it's completely blank. I kind of got this for when I had guests. They could just sign their names for me to remember them by.
Oh, that's actually kind of sweet and sad. I don't say that out loud.
I've never had, well, I used to have friends live here with me, but they're gone now. But
This is the equivalent of the Airbnb book, right?
yes,
Yeah.
please let me know how you enjoy your stay. Please, I would prefer 5 stars for accommodations. No, you don't have to do any of that. Yeah, I just something to remember friends by.
You keep saying your friends are gone, but how did they just leave?
Yeah, they told me one day that they were leaving.
They say why?
They just said they had to go and they seemed really urgent, like something was wrong. Like they weren't supposed to be here anymore. And then they left. And I haven't seen them since. But that was a while ago. They're probably okay. They're probably just back at the colony. Maybe.
Did they pack up their stuff or did they seem to just leave in a hurry?
They left it all.
They left all their stuff. These are not good signs. Yes. Aren't
Well.
you worried to be here by yourself? I mean,
Well, I thought about going back to the colony, but then I would leave all this.
this.
Yeah, my home. I've spent so long just making it. And it's not too bad,
No, it's pretty good digs.
right? I mean, look at this rug. They motion to like this braided kelp rug. I
It
did
really
that.
ties the room together.
I know, that's why I put it in the center and I tried to make it circular. It's like a really lopsided oval egg.
Oh, I tried.
As
I
a
like
as
it.
an
Oh,
Sorry.
thank you. Do you like the pattern I put in here? And it's like plated and stuff.
I do. But I'm sorry. I interrupted.
oh, I was just curious. Has anyone taken the kelp bag chair yet?
The beanbag?
Yeah.
I
No.
mean, no.
Erie's gonna walk over to it and just kind of looking around the house. It's not really roughing it if you have a cozy house like this. And he like sits down in the kelp bag chair and you see his eyes go wide and then he gets really relaxed. Actually,
sinks into-
it's kind of nice.
He sinks
Actually.
into it.
Well, I can just he begins like falling into it where it just disappears. I could get used to this.
Oh shoot. They run back out. Oh, I think it okay, no, it didn't burn. Okay. Yeah, if you guys want to come out here, the dinner should be ready.
We'll shuffle
Hi.
our way out.
Oh,
I'm gonna sign the
Erie,
book.
you're gonna sign the book?
Yeah, I'll sign the book. I'll sign Jerry was here, and I'm gonna spell was W-U-Z.
My gosh.
The legend lives on, and then I'm gonna put the pen down.
Does your friend need help getting out of the beam my kelp bag?
Hey, Ari, are you okay?
Just like another 30 seconds.
He'll join us. He'll be back.
He starts getting out of the bag and it's like very difficult to watch, very very awkward, but he's
Oh,
determined
no.
to do it himself. It's like trying to watch a turtle right themselves after being flipped on their back.
Oh,
no.
No. I was thinking about it like when you're in a recliner that's too far back.
The trick is like getting your momentum, so rocking a little bit, so you just get keeps trying to get out.
Oh no.
Like tries to grab onto a nearby table to like pull himself out.
Oh no. Do you need help?
No, I got it.
Uh, okay. So you all just sit down on the ground on little like driftwood logs that they've brought.
Logs.
Is everything okay?
That's fine. Just I think I'll stand.
Okay. They will take a seat and they will use Mage Hand to start handing out balls.
Oh.
And what'll happen is the bowls will go towards the fire pit where there's like not a kettle, like I don't want to say a cauldron, but I guess we'll say no. It's gonna be they go towards the fire pit where there's this like iron grid thing that's basically like where you can like when you go camping,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's like this iron thing that you can flip down, and there's like a skillet on top where Adrie's been like sauteing stuff, and they'll have one mage hand scooping the food into the bowls, and then another mage hand going back and forth, picking a bowl up, getting the food, bringing it to someone, and you all get your meals. So this is my friend's recipe. It's their insect medley.
I don't think I've ever had insects before.
Wow.
It's just some beetles. I swear it's good. There's some seaweed in there too, a little salty. This is what they would use. This is what they would make. So I thought it'd be good for company.
Erie, is this does this look like something you would cook up yourself?
He looks at it. How cooked is it?
Honestly, it looks pretty well cooked. There's not really there's maybe a few charred pieces from where they left it unattended, but overall it looks basically perfectly cooked.
Yeah,
For
so
what you could tell, because you've never I don't know if Erie's ever cooked beetles.
Yeah, he nods. He's like, yeah, no, we cook this stuff, and then he'll like lean over to Carrie and kind of whisper, does this look undercooked to you? I mean, most of it's not even black.
I think that, with like char, it doesn't, maybe it's just one of those charless things. Sometimes they don't all have char like you like, perhaps.
I mean, I get that they're trying to be nice, but like, can we eat this?
Seems good to me.
What
I'm
do you
gonna
all
start eating it.
So what do you all think?
It sounds delicious, smells delicious. It's not crumbling. Top stars to you, Adrie.
It's good when it crumbles. That's how you know it's done.
Oh.
Yeah, Nery's scraping it down. He goes, this is delicious. I love insects now.
Very good.
These beetles are delicious.
I feel like that's a reference to something, but I don't get it.
It was just the Beatles. It was it was really bad. It was a reach, but swing at every ball.
Erie will take a bite. And how does it taste?
How does it taste?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, I have had beetles before. So
You have?
yeah, I used to work at a natural science museum, and
you'd sneak in and eat
caught me.
everything?
I would be like, yum.
I'd chew on the dinosaur bones.
we had
samples.
we had a bug day, and we had like professional chefs come in who had made like stir fry with beetles. There was cricket cookies. There was some other stuff. It was pretty good. It still kind of freaked me out, but I was like, no, I'm gonna try it. And then we had a bug eating contest, and it was like the bugs just got more and more wild. So like you started out with a worm,
Okay.
and then eventually they're eating like freaking wolf spiders.
Oh.
Yeah. It was
Wow.
wild. I did not stay for the entire thing. I was like, hi, I'm gonna go back to where I'm supposed to be working because I cannot be here anymore.
It started with worms, and I was like, how can it get worse than a worm?
And then you're like, a wolf spider. I saw them bring that out, and I was like, no, time to leave.
And they just ate it?
Yep. They were
Huh.
all up. It was like a stereotypical like food eating contest layout too. So they're all at one long table in front of everyone.
Were the bugs already dead?
Yes.
Okay, because that wouldn't seem very fun for the kids to see a live one getting eaten.
I've seen a
think
live bug get eaten.
Ugh.
I did not mean to get
my
us
great-
off topic.
My great uncle one time took 2 saltine crackers and picked up a Great Daddy long leg and crushed it between it and ate it right in front of
Oh,
him.
Fuck me up.
Ooh. I mean, I get you probably wouldn't even taste it at that point, but still.
Kentucky
It's like pure protein.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
and
my-
carbs because of the saltine.
Protein and carbs.
I've had
So-
crickets before. That's about it, though.
So I guess they're kind of like crunchy, if I remember correctly. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm talking about this. Yeah, they're just I can't remember the exact taste, but they're crunchy. Adrie's put a little bit of salt in it, so
Yeah, Erie will taste it and like kind of like let it linger and drop the spoon into the bowl and realize that this is probably how food is supposed to taste. But
Is it like the scene in Ratatouille?
yes, it's
where he
exactly
eats
like
like the
that scene.
cheese and the what is it? The cheese and grapes.
No, it's like the scene with
When Ego.
Ego at the end tastes
Oh,
the
okay.
ratatouille.
Wow. So as you all sit around taking a few minutes to eat your bowls of food, it's just noise of you guys. It's just you guys loudly eating. If we could get a picture.
I'm gonna eat it like Timon and Pumbaa eat the bugs. I always wanted to eat those bugs. They looked really good.
They did a good job of making them look appetizing.
Yeah, they look like gummies.
As you guys continue to enjoy your meals, I'm sure some of you get up for seconds. Does Erie get up for seconds?
Before he gets another bowl, he's just gonna like very bashfully walk over to Adrie and ask them, can I have your recipe for beetle stew?
Oh, well, this is my insect medley. It's just a variety. Well, not it's my friends. They made this a lot. It's just a variety of beetles, and they'll get up and go walk into their house, pull out like a loose sheet of paper and write it down for you.
And how did you get it to taste like that? None of it was charred at all.
Oh, okay. I'll put the cooking time on here for you. And at the top it says Blurry's insect medley.
Mm-hmm. He looks at the time and just like, that's impossible. That's way too short.
It's impossible. Yeah, so they hand it to you and they'll walk back out and sit down. And as you're all enjoying your food, I have something to tell you all.
Yes.
What is it?
So you guys have been talking about that. I mean, we've kind of all experienced it, that weird like burning pressure, malicious feeling, and we've been hearing roaring.
Oh, yes.
From time to time.
So I know what's causing that. And Adrie looks to you, Jerry. I know you're looking for your brother. And then they'll start looking around everyone, but I really need all of your help first.
We did kill a fire shark or whatever that was. Not many people, I think, can say they killed something like that.
Yeah, I mean, we made pretty fast work of the shark. Notably, our monk friend here. But I think with her doing that to the shark, I think I really need to, make a name for myself with. Is it bigger than a shark? I think I'd like old Jerry would like to, up the ante.
It's pretty large. It's in a room, and I'm not talking about like a room and they gesture to the size of their house room. I'm talking about like this space, and they like gesture outwards into like the big cave. And it's filled with lava, and it's pretty big. It's kind of snake-like. We fought snakes, yeah, but take it and times it by like, I don't know, 15 times.
Whoa, I was gonna say 3.
And I don't know, it's kind of got a few heads, like 5.
A few? 5. Well, that's that's pretty much one for each of us almost.
What's that one spell, James, you were talking to me about earlier? The eye thing?
Arcane Eye.
Okay. Can they cast that? I think it'll be fine. It's my world. I do what I want.
Oh no, she has too much power now.
Too much power.
Having fun.
Yeah. So let me show you guys. It's just, I promise, as soon as we've handled that, we can get right back to finding your brother. I'm just afraid that if we don't handle it now, it could be too late.
I gotta have a good story to tell Terry anyway.
Yeah. And I mean, there might not be a point to finding Terry if our world ends.
True.
Tis true.
But I mean,
Wait, what? Say the world ends, huh?
I mean, have you seen the caves collapsing?
Uh,
Like, what happens if that
firsthand.
happens to us when we're sleeping?
hmm.
And all those creatures?
I can't save Terry all the time. You're right.
So, I mean, we can get right back to finding Terry as soon as we beat this thing. Hold on, let me go find this. And they get up, they kind of what's that, like, quick walk?
Speed walk.
Speed walk that you do when you're outside, and they're gonna start like throwing books off the shelves. No, I thought it was here. Nope, that's not it. Nope. Oh, and then they go to that like hollow in the wall, like that's their storage closet, and they rip open the cloth, and they're going through piles in there. Oh, okay. All right. And you guys watch as more like books and papers and just random junk is thrown out. Okay, here it is. Okay, I don't know why I put it there. Okay, they walk back out and sit beside you guys, and they have this really big leather bound book that just looks really old. This was one of my friends. Yeah, so I've used it before, but it's been a while. I went to the forest to get some components, some spell components, because I was going to go fight it. And then, I don't know, I feel like it kind of worked out to find you guys. So,
The stars provide.
what are stars? Adrie looks into the book.
They're the holes that were poked in the sky. You know, they guide us and lead us.
Okay, so Adrie opens the book to one page and starts like mumbling incoherent words and kind of like just drawing circles in the air. And you guys watch as the circles light up like an orange color, and you'll kind of watch this stream of energy go to about 30 feet away on a different like cliff ledge. And you guys watch as an eye forms. So as you guys can see, and he's going to circle the energy above the book, and as it circles and circles, it like starts blurring together, and eventually you start seeing images of yourselves.
Whoa.
So
Oh,
we can
wow.
see through that over there, and they wave. So yeah,
wow.
I mean, it's going to take like an hour, but it'll be okay. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like.
The snake?
Yeah, if I can get it there.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you guys just wait
Adrie
around.
enhance.
Sure enough, it's about an hour before you guys start seeing anything. The eye is just kind of like floating its way through a series of caves, going underwater some. You eventually start seeing lava, and then the tunnel that it's in forks. It turns left.
Well, technically, it would be magma since it's under the Earth's surface.
This is my world, Seth.
No, I'm kidding.
No, you're fine. So you see all of these pools of magma, and it's kind of like water falling. So this is the room that it's usually in. I don't see it right now. And you guys look, and it's just rooms filled with pools of water and then pools of magma.
Does it sleep?
I don't know. Let me see. And the eye will start floating forwards. It kind of rounds a corner, and you see that it's just, oh, there it is. And it's just basically a serpent with 5 heads straight chilling in a pool of magma. It's not really doing anything right now.
Can this eye can the snake like see us?
I actually don't know. James, is the eye able to be seen?
The eye is invisible.
Okay.
So we can't communicate like talk or anything, right? Since it's just an eye.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what it looks like. And I really need help. And I promise as soon as we're done, we'll go right back to finding your brother.
So if we don't do this, it's the Earth, excuse me. If we don't do this, then the world as we know it is going to end, is what you're saying.
I really think so. This is where a lot of those creatures are coming from.
Well, if we do this, then they'll have no choice but to sing about me. I'm in.
Oh, Adrie dispels the spell and closes the book. Well, I appreciate your help. Will you all help me too?
Yeah, absolutely. This seems like a very big threat.
Eerie steps up on the log and puts his claws on his hips. If it's for the world, then yes.
Wow.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that we kind of came down here somewhat to figure out what it was other than just Terry. So it helps all of us. Yes.
All right, so you guys finish dinner. Adrie will cast Mage Hand again and start cleaning up. Yeah, we could just relax, get ready for bed. I don't know if you guys have routines, but I mean, I have some soap and I have some water.
That would be great.
Y'all dirty.
Y'all stink.
And I've got your bean bags and I got fresh towels. It's just like I don't want to say seaweed. I guess just cloth towels. There's stray pieces of cloth that end up down there. And I got these that you can like put on your face. It's just a seaweed mask.
Ooh, I love
Yeah.
a seaweed mask.
So some of you guys just clean up, get some seaweed masks, exfoliate.
Love it. Thank you.
And-
Yes.
I'll do that. You got any moisturizer?
I don't really know what that is.
I'm partial to charcoal masks myself.
Oh, those are great too.
Oh, I do have those, and they pull out just like a pot.
That is lovely. Yes, I will take one of those.
Yeah, you can just scoop whatever you need. Just make sure to like get some water too. You gotta like dilute it some. So as you guys clean up, put your face masks on, relax, and you all settle into your little sleeping bags that Adrie made for you, having completed your routines and having full bellies. The room is dimly lit, very warm, and your eyelids get heavy as you drift off to sleep.
I'm getting sleepy.
The end. This is the session. I will see you all tomorrow to resume.
That's the end of the campaign, actually.
That's it. You guys just go to bed.
Nice little spa day.
Adrie pulls out like some water and like puts it on a top shelf and then puts a bowl at the bottom and makes like a little makeshift waterfall. It's just gonna trickle down. Very soothing. And as you guys go to sleep.
Do we have any
Hey.
dreams?
I don't know. What do you think Jerry dreams of?
Oh, I dream of me. I dream of everybody about to be eaten by the snake, but then I do the same thing I did with the megalodon and like get my axe in its tooth and save us all. And then we find Terry.
And your
Is this one of
dream?
those dreams where he's in his underwear?
I was
As
just
he's
about to
fighting
say
the-
that, but I'm in my underwear. And then I start like fidgeting in my sleep because I'm in my underwear.
And then Rory shows up and says you'd never amount to anything, and yeah, it's all bad.
And Susie sees it too.
Oh no. Not Susie. Carrie, do you dream of anything?
I don't think so. I don't think I think she's like maybe like a little too stressed.
She's straight zonked out.
Yeah, straight zonked out.
What about Eerie?
Erie's having a dream of being through the wilds, and as he's passing, the columns and stalactites and stalagmites are passing by the camera, and he's walking with Rocky, and after a couple pass, Rocky's gone, and Erie turns around and is sad.
Oh damn.
Mhm.
Okay.
Rocky, no. And that's his dream.
Does he say that in his sleep? Does
Yeah,
Eerie
he's like-
talk in his sleep?
He definitely talks in his sleep, and it's very disruptive to everyone else.
Oh no. You guys all might not get a peaceful sleep.
I'm okay. I'm snoring again.
Rest in peace, Carrie and Nery. Nery, do you dream of anything?
Nery's probably dreaming of like flying around amongst the stars, never ending story song in the background. Turn around. He just sees all the new caves and stuff that they've gone through that he's never been through before. He's flying through them.
As you're flying through the caves, you hear, "Hey, I need you to wake up. Wake up."
Is
And
it what?
you're being pushed.
Ooh, who's pushing me?
You open your eyes and you'll see that Adrie is pushing you and be like, "Hey, I need you to come outside and be quiet.
Well,
We should wake up the others. They're sleeping really well."
oh, okay. And I'll get up quietly to not
Okay.
shake my maracas.
You guys tiptoe around the room like over. It's like when you're at a kid's sleepover and you gotta like kind of stretch over people's sleeping bags when you're walking to like get out.
Past all the piles of stuff.
Yeah, and like dodging all of like the garbage on the floor. And you guys will go out to the ledge where the fire pit is. It's a small fire going, just kind of giving enough, basically like reading light.
Okay.
And they'll sit down on one of the logs and gesture for you to sit down beside them.
Yeah, I'll take a seat beside him.
Okay, so, and they open a book and start flipping through. I wanted to do a bit more research before we leave tomorrow, and I come across something. And they flip through a few more pages, and you start seeing like sketches and like diagrams of different crystals and different types of crystals. So you got like diamonds and topaz and sapphires and that kind of thing.
Okay.
And they'll stop on a page and they'll point to one and then move the book over to you. Okay, so I've come across a way to seal away the soul of the monster, I think.
Oh, well, that would definitely help.
And they point to one of the pictures in the book, and you'll see that it's labeled white diamond.
So it has something to do with my diamond?
So, okay. So it says here, white diamonds are a blank slate, which means they can absorb a variety of energy sources.
Oh, I did not
Yeah.
know that about myself. Learn something
Yeah.
new about me every day.
We learn something new every day. So you have a white diamond.
I do, yes.
And I think if we get it weak enough, I could seal it away inside your diamond.
So I would have an evil soul in my body.
Well, it would be in your diamond, which I guess it's a part of us. So yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how to say this without it. I think it could kill you.
Like this process of sealing it in my diamond would kill me.
It's just all of it. So white diamonds are like, it's like a blank slate. They can absorb so much different, like a variety of energy sources, much more than like a blue diamond or a pink diamond.
Huh.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but I mean,
Where'd you get this book again?
it was one of my friends.
Huh.
And I've been going through a lot of my books trying to find out ways for us to defeat, or for me originally, and now us to defeat this monster. And I wanted to do just some last minute stuff to make sure we go in fully prepared. And I thought this was an option, but it's not something you have to say yes to, obviously. I mean, that's a lot to ask.
I mean, yes. I mean,
Yes.
But could that theoretically would that work if that had to happen?
I think so. The thing I'm worried about is, so I don't think killing the creature, like if we defeat the creature, I don't know if that would be enough. I think that it's possible its very soul is a danger, which we need to deal with. And this is one of the few ways that I know how to. I mean, you could say no, we could figure something else out.
Well, I'm not saying no yet. I mean, if it's the only way that our whole colony can survive, then I feel like I might have to. But
Yeah, I feel like this is a pretty big ask for just meeting you like a day ago.
I'm not going to say it's not, but
We're not going to say it's not, Adrie.
But I guess we'll just have to see what it comes down to. I mean, it's for the good of the colony if it does come down to it.
Yeah, and I don't really see a lot of just random growing white diamonds. I'm sorry.
That's fair.
They're kind of rare. But also, I know I've seen a few crabs with them, but I guess I don't know. I'm sorry. I guess what I'm trying to say is I haven't really come across a white diamond just growing. Obviously, if that had happened, I wouldn't be asking this or telling you this.
Yeah.
Well,
understandable.
I think obviously it's up to you. And obviously, I think it's up to you if you want to tell your friends. I think that's something that you should tell them.
I agree. Yes.
Yes, obviously, I don't think that's my place. But I mean, I just wanted to wake you up to talk to you about this.
So how would this whole thing work if I do have to trap it in my diamond? Like, do I just stand there and it happens, or do I have
So
to do something?
I have this spell. You know how we all have the ability to cast certain spells because of our diamonds?
Yes.
Well, white diamonds have this spell called protection from good, evil and good.
Oh, yes, I have that.
So basically, it protects itself and obviously you from a certain type of creature.
Mm-hmm.
One of the benefits is that it kind of just makes you fortified, right?
Yeah.
That will make, obviously your diamond is very strong and can handle it, but casting that is what really makes a white diamond special.
Hmm.
So that's kind of what makes it strong.
So if I do have to end up trapping its soul in my diamond, I would just have to cast that spell.
You
is
would
what you're
cast
saying?
that, and I would cast, and they open up the same book and flip all the way to the back. Be like, I don't know what page this is, but Blurry made an index. Okay, I found okay, page 53. Okay. And they look back and they're like going through the pages, and I would cast this. Obviously I would need a few minutes to do it, so it's best to weaken it. And I mean, also if it's weakened, it's probably easier. And they'll point to a spell called Soul Cage. So I'm going to read this to you. And I'm the DM, so I do it at once, so I can flavor it how I want.
Okay.
So the spell snatches the soul as it dies and traps itself inside the tiny cage you use for the material component, which is the white diamond.
Mm-hmm.
A stolen soul remains inside the cage until the spell ends or until you destroy the cage, which ends the spell. So basically, I can use this to seal it in your diamond, and we just make sure nobody finds it.
Oh, I mean,
But-
you did say you don't have many visitors down here, so probably would be pretty safe down here.
Yeah, I don't get any visitors. But the thing is your diamond would be strong enough, but you wouldn't be strong enough, like your body. So I
Well,
think that's what
yeah.
would kill, like the energy would kill you.
Yeah, I don't think it could hold a giant lava magma snake and a little hermit crab.
Yeah. Well, they closed the book. I just wanted to tell you, obviously you have time to think, and you could say no and we could figure else something else out. But I just wanted to bring the option up in case,
In case it gets to it. I understand. And at least you did your research too, because from what you said, this thing is really big and really hot. So you'd be surprised if we had to use it. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. But thank you, Adrie, for all your help and letting us stay here with you and your guidance in this.
yeah. Thank you guys for coming and agreeing.
Okay.
I mean, obviously I got you here before I asked, but thanks for agreeing. I promise we're gonna find Harry.
Yeah, I'll give him a little smile and a little pat on his diamond.
Yeah, kind of a bait and switch. Oh, wait. Sorry.
No, Seth, you could talk.
I'm not really there, so.
But you as a player can have opinions.
Oh, okay. No, I say that in my sleep. I roll
Be
over
like-
and I kind of a bait and switch.
My opinion is that Nery should have been writing a giant Susie in her never-ending story, or his never-ending story version.
I'm gonna retcon it and say yes. That's exactly
Okay.
what he was doing.
Wow. All right, well, get some rest, okay?
Okay, you too. And he'll kind of tiptoe back into his kelp sleeping bag.
Adrie will put their books down. They put out the fire and they'll tiptoe their way to their beanbag. Did Erie fall asleep in the beanbag?
Mm.
Or did Erie go to bed in his sleeping bag?
I think he would have taken the beanie bag chair, honestly.
Whoa. Bold. So Adrie will tiptoe over there, try not to knock down anything, and they'll go to like lay down and then feel like a large mass.
Rocky, what?
You took my bed. Okay. All right. And they'll search in the dark for the empty sleeping bag.
It's still like a little messy. You can see Erie like did try to sleep in it, but then memories of the sleeping bag brought him back to that. So
Wow. Wow. All right, and Adrie will go to bed. You all get your full night's sleep. You feel refreshed. You feel clean. You're well fed. And you all wake up, have some leftover insect medley, and start preparing for the trek. And as you're all getting your stuff, like your gear back on, kind of just rolling your sleeping bags up to put back in the closet, you'll hear, "Oh, these should come these should come in handy for the upcoming fight. And you'll all watch as Adrie will pull out from the closet some dewdrops.
I've never seen those before.
Dewdrops?
Yep.
Well, if you're hurt, they make you feel better.
Oh, I thought these were the things in the flower that I'd never seen before and didn't ruin.
Oh, I also have these. They pull out the chill water pods.
Those are the things I've never seen.
Oh, those are incredibly rare and incredibly valuable. I'm surprised you found some of those.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm glad you held on to them too. I would go crazy if I lost something like that.
So, I have 2 of each. So I have 2 dewdrops and 2 chill water pods. I figured you guys would want to figure it out.
2 of each. Do they do the same thing?
The dewdrops and chill water pods.
Mm-hmm.
The dewdrops are basically potions of minor healing.
Right.
Chill water pods will give you resistance against fire.
Mm.
I would like a chill water pod.
Okay,
'Cause I'm gonna
Adrie.
be up in the business. So.
All right, here's one for you. Who wants the other chill water pod?
Oh, there's only 2?
If we're thinking tactically, and he'll look at Nery, Nery has saved our butts a couple of times, I think.
Yep.
In order
That's what I
to
was
make
about to say.
sure.
Nery
Nery, would you-
blushes. He says, "Oh, guys, okay, I'll take one."
All right, they hand you the last chill water pod. Who wants? Does that mean you, Jerry, and Erie want the dewdrops?
Sure. I mean, yeah.
All right.
Why not?
They'll hand one to you, Jerry, and they'll extend one to you, Erie.
He'll look at it and then look at Carrie. I don't know if you would want this more. I know you're up in the front.
Well, I already have one, so it seems kind of
Right.
selfish to.
Well,
to take
you did the
2.
chill thing, not the dewdrop.
Yeah.
Well, the dewdrop is like a minor healing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and
already
you already
have-
have.
Yeah, I had
Oh.
one because from before I got it
Oh.
when we
Oh,
started.
okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Erie. Go ahead.
All right, he'll take it.
All right.
Thank you. It's much appreciated.
Yeah, of course. I just want to make sure that we're all okay.
We
Did
are.
we take
we're
a
all-
long rest, or was that a short rest?
That was a long rest, so you get
Oh,
everything
right.
back.
I feel confident in us. We fought a lava shark, and we're gonna get through this.
You guys absolutely destroyed that shark, and I'm still sad.
Don't overcompensate with the snake, though. I'm teasing. Make it hard.
But not too hard.
Yeah, I mean, like, don't kill us all, but I mean, like, maybe a few of us, make it interesting.
Oh my god. All right, so with that, you'll all pack up your belongings. Adrie will pack up some snacks for everyone, get some meals together for the road, and they hand out like little cloths that you can wrap food around, kind of like how in Lord of the Rings they have the bread
Oh,
like wrapped
yes.
in that. It's probably about 2 days worth of meals for us, or a lot of snacks, depending on how you eat. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Ready.
All right, well, let's go. And they'll hold the cloth for you all to exit. So with that, you all climb up. You begin your trek through the series of tunnels.
As we're walking through the tunnels, Erie will look over his shoulder and sort of linger at the back. I miss you, Rocky. And as he goes to turn around, you hear from the
Yes.
cave echoing, and Erie will turn around. Rocky, is that you? And you'll hear it get louder and louder as Rocky comes over the horizon and begins running towards Erie until he tackles him, and,
Nice.
rolls over the ground and starts licking him. Rocky, you're back.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Guys, Rocky's back.
Rocky, our little cannon fodder.
What? No.
He took a licking, but he still he takes a licking and still stands up. I like Rocky.
Erie's gonna get on the back of Rocky and pat his rocky shell.
Mhm.
Good to have you
Rocky.
back, buddy.
Rocky, you'll get a line in the song that's sung about me.
Ooh.
Wow.
I like how he makes noises now.
Yeah, sounds like a bantha, I guess, for some reason.
Yeah, so after your what is that? Homeward bound?
Yeah, a little bit of homeward bound.
After your homeward bound moment.
boy. That part always made me laugh when I was a kid. Max, my boy.
So after your
That's
homeward
exactly what Rocky said, even though his name is Erie.
Yeah.
Pet name for you.
So you, after your moment of reuniting, you all continue through and just walk. After a while, that pressure feeling comes back that you all have felt, and your bodies slowly start to feel as if they're on fire, which doesn't help now that you're starting to see magma.
Ugh.
Oh, anybody else feel that?
Yeah.
Skin a little hot.
It wasn't me.
I would hope not. You would need to go to a doctor for that.
It's
You
that
guys-
beetle juice I drank earlier.
Adrie will kind of just be like, yeah, we just follow this tunnel for a little and we'll get there. They'll slow down a little and start walking beside Carrie. Hey, I saw some of that cool stuff you did back in the forest.
Thanks.
You remind me a lot of my friend. Their name was Blurry.
Aw, what happened to Blurry? They were one of your friends that left?
Yeah. But he could do that really cool stuff you do with your fists and how you can just like punch really quick.
Looked like he was pretty cool.
Yeah, he was pretty cool. But I mean, you guys seem pretty cool.
We are, I'd say.
Yeah, well, thanks for helping me.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to. I'm glad that we can. So
Maybe we'll find your friends here. Maybe, huh?
Yeah, I really hope so.
All the more to the choir to sing my praise.
As you finish that, you're going to start kind of hearing some like rocks fall. But it's not like large rocks. It's like when you accidentally like kick a rock and it like falls down a hill or something.
Yeah.
Are we getting close to where like we saw the arcane eye go?
Yes, I was about to say.
Erie is going to call out into the darkness once again. Caw, caw, as Sandy swirls in a dust cloud and materializes on his arm.
As you guys continue forward after Erie summons his bird, his sand bird. All right, so this is where we took a left. And Adrie will just kind of stop and look down the cave. And it kind of like twists upwards and you go up at an angle and then it's like a spiraling staircase. That's kind of like how it looks like when you're looking in. Wait, did you guys hear that? And I need you all to roll perception checks for me. Please and thank you. Oh no, Carrie.
oh, poor baby.
Damn, okay, Erie.
Ooh.
No, Seth.
I was too busy trying to talk to Sandy. I cast Beast Sense and was trying to talk to Sandy. Sandy,
Stop trying to talk to Sandy. You're
What,
supposed to be paying attention.
Sandy, what's it like materializing? Do you remember anything before materializing, or is it just, nothing?
Sandy.
Yeah, you're not one for conversation.
Erie, as you talk to Jerry, you'll be talking to him about not trying to talk to Sandy. And as you turn to look in the cave, you catch a blur of orange and white.
I just saw a blur of orange and white.
Could be the Balrog.
And as you guys talk, you'll kind of watch like pebbles and some larger rocks roll down the tunnel and hear, oh.
We need to go. Yeah, Rocky.
Clumsy. I'm just gonna follow him because Sandy's following him.
Does Erie run away but not say what? Okay, he did say. Okay.
Yeah,
I was like, did he just run away?
what you said.
I don't like the sound of this orange and white blur. I'm getting out of here. Cheese it, boys. Wait, it could be Terry.
Is Terry orange and white?
I'm gonna call out for Terry. Terry,
Gary?
is that you, Terry?
And it's like getting further away.
Terry, come back! Come back!
Jerry, I'm sorry. I have
Where
to
you-
go.
Go where?
You don't hear him anymore.
We gotta go.
Is this an illusion? Anyone?
Can I see if it was an illusion, Casey?
Yeah, is that just Arcana?
Yes.
I think it'd be an intelligence check.
If you could all roll intelligence checks for me. If you'd like.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but you can.
I'm going to.
Oh, damn, Jerry.
I know my
he
brother.
knows.
Everyone but Carrie, I'm sorry, Carrie,
It's okay.
knows that was not an illusion. Jerry immediately realizes that it was not any type of magic.
It wasn't any type of magic.
It was no magic. So that's Terry.
Terry, my boy. I'm gonna run. I think we should run towards Terry.
Yeah,
Guys,
so only one way to go.
you can go left or right, and Terry went left, which you also know is the way to the Hydra.
Whoa.
Guys,
Stay off of the Hydra's
Just-
back.
Guys, be close if we're gonna go this way. I mean, we have to go this way, but be careful.
Okay, we'll stick close, but Terry's that away.
We probably should catch up to him before, you know.
Before he gets up on the Hydra's back. Yeah, we should go.
All right, so you guys start rushing through the tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you guys rush through I love the picture, like the picturing animated little hermit crabs running.
Darude Sandstorm plays in the background.
Yes. As you guys rush through the tunnel, you're climbing up, you're dropping down from high places. It starts feeling like you're being crushed by that fire burning sensation. It's kind of like, it's like, it really feels like gravity is just getting heavier and heavier as you go, but it's also just burning. You'll round the corner, you'll exit the tunnel, and as you exit the tunnel, you enter a large room with pits of magma and pools of water throughout. You know this is the large central room that you saw.
This is the Hydra's chambers.
Yes, we have to be very quiet.
Who said that?
Me. Adrie pokes their head up.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
As you are all talking and proceeding, you'll see Terry there in the center of the room. And he's like looking left and right, like which way does he go? Does it matter which way he goes? Because it's like a big, large central column that you can't see the other side of the room. Basically, like got like your main support in a house.
Mm.
What's he doing
we
out there?
We should stop Terry before he does something stupid. Can
Thanks.
somebody trap him?
Well, no, you guys see him. He's like across the room from you. So you've just exited the tunnel into that large room, and he's more towards the center, looking to go left or right around that large center cave wall column.
Hey, you use the magic spell to point at people and talk to them. Tell my stupid brother to stop running.
Ooh, good idea. Yeah, I'll use message, and I'll say to Terry, Terry, what are you doing? You need to get back here. We need to go.
Oh, hi, Nery. I can't. I'm so close, and it's just a little ways now.
Oh, I'll do it again. I won't tell Jerry what he said yet, but I'll do it again and be like, what do you mean you're close? Close to what?
Yeah, what does he mean? What is he going after?
I feel I need to go this way. And then they go left and around the room to the direction of where the Hydra is.
Idiot.
Jesus.
Stupid.
Well, I can't see him anymore, so I can't talk to him. But he says he needs to go find something.
Guys, I think we probably should hurry if your brother just ran into the room with the Hydra.
I'm going to start sprinting.
So
I'm
Jerry
a
just breaks
follow.
out into a sprint.
Yeah.
Okay. Adrie will follow you. And as you all, I'm assuming you all go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, nah, Adrie can handle this.
I'm going to chug that chill water pod before we go around the
Same.
bend.
Y'all are just chugging water.
That's a good idea. You gotta stay hydrated.
So as you all sprint into the room, you round the corner, and as you get to where Terry was standing and you start rounding the corner, you see the Hydra in its magma pool. It's all its heads looking at Terry. Terry quivering inside his shell. The Hydra hits Terry across the room, and you all watch as Terry rolls and rolls before coming to a stop, and he doesn't move.
Terry.
You hear a roar from behind you as well, as shadow fire-like creatures begin descending on you from behind. Adrie holds up his claws, casting a field of protection on the exit as they crash against it, fire spewing everywhere. I'll hold them off. You have to defeat it. Please roll initiative for me.
Okay.
Okay, I guess we'll do that. Oh no, guys.
Oh
Oh
gosh.
no.
We're all doing terrible. Other than Carrie.
This is bad.
Where's Terry?
Terry is over to basically the other side from you, but not completely, by a pool of water.
Okay.
All right, so let me roll initiative for the Hydra. I'm so nervous.
It's gonna beat us.
Initiative. Oh, got a 19. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yep.
Oh no, I did not account for that for sure.
As we're all kind of getting ready, I'm just gonna quickly say to everyone, Adrie told me the other night that there's a way that I can help him trap it, but you all have to trust me, okay?
Trap it.
What are you talking about?
If we can't kill it, there's a way that we can trap its soul in my diamond.
What does that mean?
I don't know exactly, but if
Its soul is
If
too dangerous.
yes, if we kill it, it might just end up coming back somehow because it's so powerful.
Wow, that's kind of badass. Too bad for hell. Let's capture it.
We're gonna pokeball this shit.
Yeah.
Basically.
I say let's get him, and then we can throw the diamond in the lava or something.
You realize I said my diamond, right? Please don't throw me in the lava.
Or we could use it to power a city.
Renewable energy. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll be. Oh my god, I'm so fucking. I can't believe the Hydra's going first. Fuck.
And we're all conveniently grouped up.
I fucking know you are.
Oh, I could. I feel like I would run over to maybe try to get the Terry. I mean, I don't. Yeah.
If
I
you
can-
think you would have started running over to Terry, you would have probably
Yeah.
started more over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
That way he can, go after me or less on everyone.
All right, are we all ready? Yep.
Unfortunately.
Yes.
Yes, unfortunately. Okay. Hydra's turn. It sees you all enter, and it's going to look at you all and see 3, I guess technically 5 of you clustered together, and it's going to cast, or it's going to use Fire Breath. Hydra exhales fire in a 30-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a DC 16 Dex saving throw, taking 12d6 fire damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one. And so people aren't freaked out, because I know I would freak out because it's a lot of damage. This is something that also recharges, so it's not something they can use every turn.
Kind of like the shark, right?
Yeah, just like the shark. But I
Yeah.
didn't want you guys being like, oh my god, that sounds really shitty.
With the resistance, how does that work with this? With the
Is
saltwater
resistance
pod?
Is resistance half damage, James?
Yeah, so if you're resistant and you make the save, you'll take a fourth of the damage.
Okay.
It looks like it might only get.
Carrie, Erie, Rocky, and Sandy.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. So, Erie and Carrie, could you please make, I believe I said Dex saving throws.
And Rocky and Sandy will need to make these too.
Carrie's fine. Carrie said, fuck this.
I don't take any damage, right? Because I have resistance.
No, you take a quarter damage.
Okay.
Yes.
And since I didn't give any commands to Rocky and Sandy, they do have advantage
Okay.
because they're effectively taking the dodge action.
Yeah, it sounds like they're kind of similar to Still Defender.
Yes. So let me roll for Erie first. He's going to be at normal. Ooh, 22.
Damn. Okay, guys.
And then Rocky, he gets a nat 20.
Guys, what are these rolls?
This is where all of our initiative rolls went.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Sandy might go, but that's okay.
No.
She gets a 12, so she fails.
Oh. All right, so let's roll
Rotisserie.
this. Oh no.
Don't you say that.
Take it back.
Take it back.
Ro chicky.
All right, so Sandy takes 47.
Sandy, no.
God.
Oh god.
Sandy's fucking gone.
Sandy. She turns to a glass model chicken and just falls to the ground.
This really sucks.
There we go.
Erie, we round down, right?
See you
23
in
damage.
hell.
Erie, you take 23 damage. So does Rocky. And
Hang in there, buddy.
Carrie, you take, if it's 11.75, does that mean it's 12 or do I still round down?
So you would round down once, which is 23, and then you'd round down again. So it would be 11.
Okay. And Carrie, you take 11. The queen.
The queen.
Phew, the one time Jerry wasn't selfish kind of paid off a little bit.
Gonna look at Nery and look at Sandy. Can you do anything for her?
Uh,
The
Yes.
spell ends when it dies, so no.
okay. Not at this point. We're too far gone.
It's too far gone.
All right. So after that, the Hydra will just kind of back up a little into its pool. Actually, I think it'll stay where it was. That is the end of the Hydra's turn. Carrie, it is your turn.
Oh, hi. Yes, it is my turn. Oh, wow. That's like a lot of fire. How am I going to get over there? If I have to run through this lava, will I take any damage or is it difficult terrain or?
I think you would be able to jump to that center,
Okay,
so no damage.
cool. I'm going to jump to that center.
Probably feels hot as hell, though.
I know. Could you
Oh,
imagine
yeah.
Carrie? She's got little like water slippers that she made.
Yes. Yeah, I'm a punch it. 24.
Yes.
5.
Five.
17.
Yes.
Against my better judgment, I'm a flurry of blows.
All right. Let's see, Carrie.
Oh
That's-
no.
Unfortunately, a 12 does not hit.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh my
no.
god.
Very bad. Can I say that I stunning strength on the one that was a 17, or at least attempted to?
Yeah, I'd say that's fine. Wait, is that what makes?
That will make it stunned.
Yeah, you
doesn't-
can definitely try to.
Okay, I would definitely like to try to stunning strike on that one that was a 17.
Okay. I will say that since the Hydra has multiple heads, it does have advantage on saving throws against being stunned.
That's fair.
Okay, I just wanted to let you know. And what's the check for that?
The con save and my DC is 14.
A 19.
Uh-huh.
So you go to stun it. How does Carrie, I mean, obviously through punches, but does like light come out? Do you just like lay a ton of blows?
Just try to bonk it. Just try to bonk it straight on the head. Bonk.
Just straight bonk.
Bonk.
Carrie's at the end of your turn.
Yes. Yes, it is.
All right, Nery, it is your turn.
It's gonna heal Carrie, but Cure Wounds requires touch.
Sorry. You can heal me when I'm dead. It's probably gonna happen soon. Jeez.
Okay. I guess I'll try to cast Fairy Fire on it. So it needs to make a dexterity saving throw. It's probably gonna save though. It needs to beat a 15.
It gets a 5.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Yeah, I've put Fairy Fire on it. I'm gonna say I illuminated in blue. So it has a nice little purplish hue from the red and the blue.
Honestly, the
Please.
color combo with the magma.
And then I will use my bonus action Bardic Inspiration on Carrie. Make a nice little maraca song.
Aw,
sing to Carrie.
thanks.
You're welcome. And I'm done.
All right, Jerry.
So as I'm running towards Terry, I hear everyone behind me get torched, and I look over and see Carrie just jumping over there, all badass, punching the dragon, and I get a little. Jerry gets a little jealous, you know. So I'm gonna kind of shout towards Terry to see if he's okay. Terry, are you okay?
You see him kind of moving some to show that he's alive.
Was that in direct response to me, or was that him just
He hears
squirming?
like you going like, Terry, are you okay? And he's like moving to lift his head up to look at you.
Hold on, Terry, just stay right there. And I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna rage against the dying of my brother. So I'm raging, and I'm gonna move Yeah, I'll move
I picture
right.
it like big anime moment where you scream, your eyes get like that triangle shape, and then
Yeah.
fire just comes from your body.
Yeah, and I have like that little tic-tac-toe thing coming out of my forehead. And I'm gonna run right here, and I'm gonna get my big old battle axe. And I'm gonna take 2 swings at this sucker. I'm gonna take 1.
12 does not hit.
So I'm just so tore up about my brother. I'm caught up in the moment, and I kind of swing a little too early before I get up there, and I swing again,
A 15 does hit.
barely probably. Yeah. So that's 14 for that boy.
Wow.
And I'm swinging, and I think like some magma goes flying off of it, and I'm just like wanting to bathe in its blood, but then remembering it's kind of magma, so I can't really do that. But my bloodlust is knows no bounds right now. Let's go with that. I think that's it. I'm just gonna say I'll eat your liver. And that's my
Eerie?
turn.
Eerie, it's your turn.
He's going to giddy up on Rocky. Yeah, Rocky, go. And Rocky is going to go over here, carrying Eerie on top. And
So you move to the side of the magma pool beside Jerry.
yes. Am I still in range of the Hydra?
Yes.
Okay. He on his way over, he's going to slam his staff against the wall as dirt and rocks start orbiting around it with this sort of earthly glow. And as he casts Shillelagh, he's going to smack it down on the Hydra. I have advantage because of fairy fire, right?
Yeah, sorry, I was muted.
I was like, wait, I don't fully remember what fairy fire does.
Yes, just
Mhm.
advantage.
All right.
Oh, so how much did I actually get with that? If it was
Oh
very
yeah.
You rolled
Oh.
2 12s on the first one.
Oh well, this didn't matter.
No.
25 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
7 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And then second attack, 22.
Yep.
Another 9. And Eerie doesn't know if the Hydra's breath weapon is going to recharge, but he's going to hop down and run with his movement instead of Rocky's over here and say, "Hey, Hydra, come and get me." That'll end his turn.
So you sprint around the other side of the magma pool heading towards water pool.
Yep. Did I leave the Hydra's range?
Yes, you did. So since you left the Hydra's range, it will get an attack of opportunity for a 24.
That'll hit. Yeah.
One of its heads whips around and follows you as you're kind of like running, and how I picture it is like it pans as we watch the scene and the camera pan with you and following you. We see Terry in the background as it moves. You're running. It's like a 2D platformer. And then you reach the pool of water, but not without the head catching up and taking a bite at you. And you take 13 piercing.
All right.
Honestly, I would pay for a 2D platformer game for Crystal Hermit Crabs.
It'd be fun.
Be cute.
And Eerie,
That'll end my turn.
all right. It is the Shadow Fire Hydra's turn. With the beginning of its second turn, your bodies begin to feel as if they're melting. You don't take any damage. It's just you're so hot, and it just feels like everything is on fire. It now just feels like you're being crushed by so many boulders, and there's just so much weight on you. And I'm going to roll to recharge.
Oi.
A 5 or a 6 means it recharges. It does not recharge.
Take that, fire hydrant.
Take that, bitch.
Yeah,
it's
let
gonna
a
go
dog be on you.
to multi-attack. So the Hydra makes as many bite attacks as it has heads. It has 5 heads. So it is gonna take. Seeing that Carrie and Jerry dealt a lot of damage, it's gonna take 2 attacks at Jerry, 1 attack at Carrie, and 1 attack at Rocky. It just doesn't like how Rocky looks. It just thinks Rocky's
That's only
ugly.
4.
It's only 4? No, I said, oh, it is. I can't do math. I guess it'd be 2 on Jerry, 2 on Carrie, and 1 on Rocky. I'm gonna do Carrie first. A 22 and a 23 on.
They both hit.
Jeez. 15 and 8.
Ooh.
God.
Oh no. Oh god. I don't know how to do math in my brain, but
Yeah, it's 23.
I'm
So
not
you're
looking
left with
so good. 6.
Oh god.
Fine.
2
I'll be fine.
on Jerry.
At least you have a dewdrop.
That's true.
All right, next 2 on Jerry. A 14
Miss
and a
me,
15.
miss me. Now you gotta kiss me. Yeah, you missed.
And then 1 on Rocky. 24 on Rocky.
Holy.
can you roll? I didn't give him any commands, so he's
So
dodging.
dodge.
Yeah.
Got you.
Just roll again, please.
14.
That misses.
Hooray!
I feel so bad for
sorry,
Carrie.
Carrie.
That is how it goes. It is all good.
It is what it is.
I believe.
Rocky, hang in there. You guys too, hang in there.
Wow.
Oh, we got it, don't we, Rocky?
Carrie, it is your turn.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Well, I think I'm gonna bonus action take my dewdrop, which is 2d4 plus 4, right? Or just 2?
I think it's plus 2. Yes, 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. So that's 5. All right. Well, in that case, I can't do anything else but punch. So,
That hits.
Uh,
Carrie's
okay.
just pissed.
Yeah, she's gonna die. It's okay. Assuming a 14 doesn't hit.
It does not.
Okay. Wow. I'm gonna do a big risk and try to leave this area. Where is my girl? My guy? My friend?
Looking for Nery
Yeah. I
over
see.
here.
Yeah, he's over there.
Okay, I'm gonna move back that way. I'm gonna take that attack of opportunity. I don't like
A
this.
26.
Yeah, that
Oh.
hits.
14.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
make
s-
it. I don't make it. I don't make
No,
it.
I'm gonna say as you jump across, it goes to bite you, and then just the momentum lets you land on the side of
I'm
the
down.
magma pool.
I made
God.
I made a tactical error.
So as you go to jump, it bites you. You barely make it to the edge, and just the pure, just like force of it, stops you in your tracks. As you lay incapacitated by the edge of the magma pool.
Well,
You look like Anakin Skywalker.
yeah, that's what I look like.
Except you look a lot nicer.
Except
not on
a
fire.
crab.
Thank you. Is this before or after all my limbs get cut off by Obi-Wan? I'm going to assume before.
That spoilers. Oh, come on. I haven't finished Obi-Wan yet.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Still alive.
Carrie is. I know you're incapacitated, but I want to make sure you didn't have any other plans, Stephanie.
Yeah, I think it is.
Nery, it is your turn. I'm
Okay,
so
yeah.
sorry.
As soon as Nery sees Carrie land on the other edge of the pool, he's like, "Oh God!" And so he runs up to Carrie and casts Cure Wounds at third level. Third.
Oh my god.
Oh, geez.
Wow, bless up
Blessed.
for 28
Oh,
health.
geez. Yeah, I got max on that
That's
first one.
wow. Jeez Louise.
Damn, you really did, Emma.
Carrie just comes to life.
I've never played a
Hey.
healer before. It feels good.
Carrie, you wake up to Nery. How does Nery heal Carrie with their spells? You just play a soothing song in your maracas?
Yeah, I kind of imagine I have like a maraca in one hand or a claw, and my other claw is kind of like hovering over whatever burn marks or bite wounds she has. And yeah.
Carrie, you
Feels
wake
good.
up to a nice soothing maraca playing.
I think I probably shouldn't have. I don't think I should have jumped, perhaps. Thanks.
You're welcome. Try not to get bit next time.
Okay, I'm gonna try not to.
You're doing a good job though.
Thank you. I'm trying.
And then I will bonus action Bardic Inspiration on Jerry.
I'm feeling inspired.
And
Alright.
now I'm done.
All right. You did give Carrie a bardic inspiration before, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure if I was remembering correctly. All right. Jerry, it's your turn.
Okay. This thing is not a beast, is it?
It is not.
Okay.
Were you going to try to talk to it?
Maybe. Okay. So I'm gonna like kind of shout to Nery and be like, "So how do we trap this guy again?"
Am I allowed to shout back, or do I need to wait?
No, you can shout back.
Okay, yeah, he'll yell back. We need to weaken it enough to where Adrie's spell can take effect. So we don't need to outright kill it, but we just need to get it weak enough.
Okay, so I get to hit it more. Great.
Yes.
I'm in. All right.
Excellent.
I'm gonna hit him with my 2 hands. Count them 2. Ooh,
Yes.
baby,
A 25 hits.
That's 10. That's a 10. Heat him up, warm him up. Oh, baby.
23 also hits.
That's a 9.
Anything else?
At this
Jerry
point,
would like
I'm
to
just
do?
I'm just blindly swinging and laughing horribly.
Oh no.
I'm feeling a little cocky. I'm just laughing maniacally and swinging away. And I can't really think of anything else that I would like to do. Moving has not been working for others, so I'm gonna stay right here. That's me into my turn.
All right. I think you also have. You don't have to do this, but I think you also have reckless attack.
I know. I was considering that.
You might not even need it at this point, honestly.
Yeah, that's
it,
what I was
It wouldn't
thinking.
help with the fairy fire.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. All right, Eerie, it is your turn.
So speaking of moving, can I tell at what point it attacked me as I like ran away?
It was about midway, so it was about here. It kind of like chased behind you for a second.
Okay, so it's got a larger reach.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It was right here. So it has a.
Okay.
You can calculate that it has a 10-foot reach.
Okay, cool. I will run back here on top of Rocky, basically. And I'll take another couple cracks with my shillelagh. 17
Yes.
and a 24.
Yes. Those both hit.
So 13 damage. And I'm going to move there.
So you're going to move along the edge of the pool.
Yeah. And I'm also going to bonus action command Rocky to take an attack.
All right.
So at advantage, 22. So 10 damage.
Damn, Rocky. So how much damage is that?
It is
23.
6 plus 7. Yeah, 23.
All right.
And then Erie's going to shout, Rocky, surround it. And Rocky is going to move there.
So just away to the other side of the pool.
Yep.
Which will provoke no, it's 10-foot reach. Okay, yes.
And that'll end my turn.
All right. Shadow Hydra's turn. So
Don't forget that D6.
let's see. A 3. It does not recharge. So as you guys, Jerry, you're slashing up and down, left and right with your battle axe. Carrie is flying through the air after getting bitten. Nery's healing her. And Eerie is hopping on Rocky, attacking, hopping off Rocky, and it's splitting.
It's called the Serpentine. It's good against Hydras.
The Hydra will take some attacks. That is a 10-foot reach. Seeing that Jerry and Eerie are dealing the most damage, well, I don't know. Rocky dealt some good damage too, but it's going to do 2 attacks on Eerie, 2 attacks on Jerry, and 1 attack on Rocky. So we'll do Eerie first. 2 bite attacks on you for 19 and 14.
The 19 hits, the 14 misses.
You take 9 piercing.
Is that all you got?
It just roars and the ceiling shakes and some debris starts falling. 2 bites on Jerry. 16 and 11.
Okay, the 16 hits.
For 9 piercing, which you're raging, so you only take 4.
Okay. I'm going to say, oh, are you cranky?
It looks so upset. Its home's being invaded, even though it's been destroying everything.
We are breaking and entering.
And then 1 on Rocky, 13.
That also misses.
All right. Carrie's turn.
Well, from this distance, I don't feel too safe going back towards my friend. So I will spend 2 key points to create a whip of water. They got to make a deck save. Fail save is 3d10, and I would knock it prone.
12.
That is a fail.
Nice.
Okay, I'll roll my 3d10. 20.
Woo!
Damn.
It's actually pretty nice. I'm gonna move back, like where Nery is. Just be like, oh, we got this. Don't worry. Also, I'm scared. And that's my turn.
A whole ass mood, Carrie. Nery, it is your turn.
All right. Probably not, but can we see or hear Adrie from where I am?
Adrie is down here. I don't have a token for them, but they're just down here.
Okay.
You probably can't. Can you see where I'm pinging?
Yeah, I can.
They're standing there, and that's enough range for them to be able to put up like that protection barrier for those creatures not to get in.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll yell back to Adrie. The Hydra's getting pretty damaged, so let me know when you're ready. And
Okay,
then-
I'll be there soon.
All right. And then I'll heal Carrie.
Again?
You're looking beat up still.
Yeah, I am beat up.
Jeez. Doing
Wow.
pretty nice today.
Damn. Okay.
Probably like even more than I can take. Yeah, it is. I wish I could give 10.
22 damage. Holy shit.
Wish I could give 10 hit points to somebody else, but I'll take them.
And
I'm feeling great. Thanks, Nery.
you are welcome. Beat this thing's ass. Let's get it done.
Yeah.
And I think that is all.
Jerry, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, it barely did anything to me, so I'm gonna say like, ha. Is that
His but a flesh wound.
Yeah, I'm gonna say all that for a drop of blood. And then oh wait, I think I said that before. No, I'm gonna say, did someone open a window? And then go back into my blind swinging.
Yep, a 22 hits for 7 damage.
Yeah. And I'm gonna do it again. Oh,
15 does hit.
All right. Whoa.
Oh my god, 15.
I hope I don't kill it.
I hope I don't. He hopes he doesn't kill it, everyone. 20 damage. Damn. Okay. Yeah. So you just take 2 long slashes, cutting deep cuts. I love it. Cutting deep wounds. It's
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, it feels like spreading butter on toast, I say.
Oh no. Eerie, it is your turn.
He's gonna command Rocky, battle formation. And Rocky scuttles over, and Eerie hops on his back as one, and they're both gonna strike at the same time. And looking at the glass model of Sandy, he's just gonna mouth the words, "This is for you," as he marks the Hydra, or attempts to when he hits it with his favored foe.
What does favored foe do for you?
It uses concentration, and it just lets me add a d6 to the first damage of my attack.
Dang. Okay.
So first attack from me at advantage is a 20.
Yes, that hits.
So that deals it 10 damage. Second attack from me is another 20
Jeez. Okay.
for 11 damage.
My gosh.
And then Rocky with advantage is a crit,
Holy shit.
dealing it 20 damage.
What the fuck? So would you like to explain your attacks, James?
Yeah, we both like run together, do like a power couple pose. Eerie or Rocky holds his claws down and throws Eerie into the air. Eerie does a spin and cracks his quarterstaff on the Hydra.
I don't know how you do this, but one of its heads comes off.
It bleeds. Yeah, I just knock one of its heads off into the lava.
You guys watch, it just catches fire and sinks.
We're not supposed to knock heads off of Hydras, though.
What do you mean? Isn't that how you kill it?
We see.
Disperse, Eerie. I mean, Rocky. Disperse, Rocky. And
Now you're talking in third person.
gonna run back to where we were.
All right. So with you both dispersing and running around opposite ends of the magma pool, we move to the Shadowfire Hydra's turn. That gets 4 attacks now that it has 2 heads, and it's going to take all 4 attacks on Jerry. Actually, I think it's going to take all 4 attacks on Erie.
Bring it.
Oh no,
Jeez.
not ear. Why?
I
God.
guess 'cause he hit
All
the head.
four, all 4 hit.
Holy shit, James.
Good job,
Oh
Casey.
no.
I didn't think it would
I can-
all hit.
I can take one of those, or
We-
some. I
we
can
just-
take 2.
We see like Erie holding up his shield, bring it on, and then just all 4 heads just plunge down on him, just impact.
This is the
And
way-
then like the Hydra's eyes move. Well, I guess it depends on how much damage it deals, but I'm pretty sure I'm down.
Can I dive in front of some of these blows?
No, I'm gonna say you can't, but he'll be okay. He's not gonna like outright die.
Okay.
He'll just be incapacitated. There's no way he could die from this many attacks.
Okay.
Okay, so the oof, that would actually kill me.
No, it wouldn't.
So I have 20 HP left, right?
But I thought it has to equal the amount of your health when you're down.
The thing is, when you're unconscious, melee attacks deal critical hits,
Oh,
which are
okay. I see what. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do then.
Give me some
So-
of those hits.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know what I'm doing now. It's gonna take 2 hits on you, Erie,
Okay.
Okay.
Which
and then
ones do I get?
seeing that it downs you, it will take the remaining 2 hits on Jerry.
Okay, so he
Okay.
got the 15 and 27, and I got the 17 and 16. Okay, so those both hit.
Oh wait, actually, the 15 misses me.
Wow.
Hey.
James.
So
Okay, so
only
taking.
only 1 attack would go to Jerry.
Okay, so it'll take 3 attacks on you with the 15, 27, and 17, dealing 15 hit, doesn't hit, and then you take 14 piercing and 10 piercing, which
Yes, and I go
downs
down.
you. Yeah. And then the 16 moves to Jerry. Does a 16 hit you, Jerry?
It does.
Okay. So that would be the 12 piercing.
Okay, so it'd be 6 for me.
Yes, because it has.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realize that's like what happens when you're down. So
No, it's all good. Did you re-roll to see if the Hydra's breath weapon recharged?
I did not. It's a 3. Why? I
Okay.
keep getting 3s. It doesn't matter. The
Feels bad.
fire breath does not recharge. And at the end of this turn, you will watch the spot where the head was knocked off. You will see from that spot, from that, like, I guess it's neck. I don't know.
Casey, I do hate to interrupt you.
Yes.
Carrie used her water whip.
Oh, she did. Oh, okay.
I did use my water whip.
Never mind. Nothing happens.
I
I've-
mean, you can still explain like what tries to happen.
Okay. You guys will watch from that spot. You'll start seeing it regrow, but then nothing happens. And it kind of just, it's kind of like when you, because it's on fire, it's like a fire hydra. When you have a wound and you set it on fire and it stops it, it's kind of like, what's that word called?
Carterized.
Yeah, that's kind of like what the spot looks like. And it's moving and twitching, but nothing's happening.
Mm.
Carrie, it's your
Mhm.
turn.
Oh, again? One more time. Well, this thing seems like it's gonna die pretty soon. It seems like it's having straight up a bad time. So with my full health, I'm going to yoink over here and I'm gonna punch it.
Yes, a 21 hits.
5. I'll punch it again. Oh, another 21. It's time for flurry of blows. So one more punch. 17, I believe that hits.
Yes.
Oh,
Carrie,
oh God.
explain how you punch it to death.
I think that she just like she's like, all right, this has got to be the end, and she just like runs over there, and it's just like, hi, yeah. It's just like very rapid fire Dragon Ball Z. Can't see the punches.
Carrie, our
Wow.
hero.
It still only counts as 1.
I have to say, Emma, that like fairy fire came in clutch.
Yeah, it
Oh,
really
I
did.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much for
It
that.
did.
I was so happy.
It really
failed.
makes me want to take and use fairy fire more often.
I like didn't realize fairy fire was that useful.
it
Mhm.
is,
But
It
now
is
I'm
a
like,
saber
damn.
suck though.
Could you like recast fairy fire though to see if they fail it again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it a cantrip or a like a first level?
It's a spell. I think it was first level. I mean,
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
a
it's only
first level, yeah, first level saver suck spell.
Mhm.
Saber suck spell. All right. Well, Carrie, as you deal the finishing blows in your Dragon Ball Z fighting style scene, and you're like, hey, yeah. You'll watch as the Hydra erupts in flame as it splashes into the lava, and you jump away off of the rock you've been fighting from, landing on I guess solid ground, landing away from the lake. The Hydra begins thrashing violently, and the heads remaining are crashing against the floor, shaking the cave, and rocks begin to fall from the ceiling. You all hear, Nery, we have to do it now.
No, God, okay.
And you'll see Adrie is coming around the corner. Jerry, you see Terry is getting up. Gary?
I'm gonna run over to Terry and I'm gonna help him up. Sorry, Erie. And
Oh shit. Yeah, what you can do is Nery, as Adrie's running around, you can also go help Erie.
Okay, I didn't know if I had time to or not.
Yes, you
but
definitely
yeah.
have time because it's going to take Adrie. It's going to take them a second to get to you.
Okay, yeah, I've definitely.
Terry, what were you doing in here?
I need to go that way, and as you can feel the cave shaking, and you're watching like rocks fall and stalactites just fall down as shards. Terry points to a tunnel behind the magma pool you were fighting at. I need to go that way.
Can I try to grab him and grapple him?
Oh my god. No, don't. I mean, I guess you can. Erie, you get 13 health back.
He wakes up. Thank you, Nery. And like squeezes his claw. You're a good crab.
You did a good job, Erie. I'm proud of you.
Seth, I'm not even gonna say you have to like roll to do anything. You could definitely grapple Terry to stop him from running.
Okay. I'm gonna grapple him and like kind of shake him and be like, why are you running away?
As you're yelling at him, Adrie finally makes it to you all. They show up, they see Nery is healing Erie. Rocky's just kind of straight chilling. Jerry is grappling Terry.
Headlock, full headlock.
Full headlock. It's the typical like brother thing. Stop, I can't breathe.
Why are you running away? You're getting yourself into trouble.
Carrie, have you made your way over here as well?
Oh yes, I have.
You don't have to make your token. I just wanted to make sure to include you.
Sorry, I was looking at the wizard, and I was looking at Adrie, and I was distracted. I'm moving. I come over.
Adrie makes it to you all, looks at you, Carrie, and is like, good job. That was a lot of punches. Just like
and a lot of axe swings.
Yeah, you all did a great job. Okay, Nery, are you ready?
1 second.
Okay, we need your white diamond.
Yes. And before I do that, I'll take out my little sketchbook I had and I'll give that to Erie with like all the little hero poses he does. And then I'll chuck a maraca at Jerry and Terry. And then I'll give one to Carrie. And I'll be like, you guys keep me safe for me.
Wait, did you not tell them?
What are
Is
you
this an
doing?
egg?
An egg. You guys need to keep this safe while we do this. And then
Is
I'll cast protection from evil and good. on
Wait, are you
myself.
not telling them?
No, I'm not telling them.
What is happening?
Okay. All right. As you're like starting to cast, Adrie will gesture, be like, we have another option. Is this what you want to do?
I'll look at Adrie and I'll be like, and then I'll look at Jerry and Terry and I'll be like, this is what I want to do.
Put me up, okay. Are you sure? And you say, yes. Terry starts jerking in your arms, Jerry. He's like, let me go. And he like looks at you with the most serious look you've ever seen him and is like, let me go.
I don't want you to get hurt. I
I'm not,
tighten my grip even more.
you have to let me do things.
You're right. I kind of like slowly, I don't let him go immediately, but
He kind of like stands up and kind of like not hurting, like not trying to hurt you, but is like kicking his legs.
just don't do anything stupid.
He just looks at you and doesn't really have anything to say. And he turns back with his look of confidence washing over his face. And he walks up, seeing Nery start to cast protection from good and evil. Terry looks at Adrie and he's like, what are you doing with my friends? And Adrie looks at him and is like, we have to save everyone. And I need somebody with a white diamond. Well, why does it have to be? And why does it have to be Nery? Because he said so. Well, what happens to Nery? what happens to Nery? You're casting the spell. And Terry is looking at you. He's like, what happens to you?
He's looking at me.
Yeah. He's like, what happens to you?
Oh God. Can I make some sort of check on Terry to see if I think he actually knows?
You're wanting to do like a insight check?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Oh,
Meh.
okay, that's fine. I mean, that's about average. He thinks something's up, and he's like been hearing that. Oh, you have a white diamond. So he's like, I can help.
I'm gonna ignore his "what's gonna happen to you" question, and I'm gonna be like, "What do you mean you can help?"
Well, I have a white diamond. And then he looks to Adrie. What happens to someone with a white diamond? And Adrie is starting to cast the spell and is like, you die.
Well, Terry can't do that.
Do
We
you say
don't
that?
trade lives.
Yeah, I say that.
What do you mean I can't do that?
Well, it is my job. My job as your big brother is to protect you, and I'm not letting you die.
Well, what if this is the one time I can help you?
There can be another time, but not now. Not this way.
Terry looks at you, Nery, as you're casting the spell. Adrie's like, hurry up, guys. Somebody make up their mind.
Yeah, Nery will look at Terry, and he'll say, "I don't know what you've been doing down here in these caves, running around, doing whatever."
Yeah,
But-
seriously, what have you been doing?
Yeah, for real. But we all came down here with your brother looking for you, who cares about you so much. I can do this for the colony. It's okay.
He looks at all of you and is like, I came down here because we're supposed to go there. And he points, and as you guys look, the tunnel is just shaking, and there's so many like boulders just coming down at this point. And he's like, I'm doing this. I've never helped before, and I'm doing this. And he starts casting protection from good and evil.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to tackle Terry.
Unfortunately, Jerry, Adrie is casting the spell
Oh,
at this point.
Yeah.
So
He did say we kind of gotta do it now.
well, what is Terry? Why are you trying to go to that cave?
I think you should go. And as he says that, Adrie is drawing circles in the air like before and mumbling the incoherent words. Eventually, the series of circles they're making lights up in red, and you all watch a trail of red energy begins moving from the Hydra and circling Terry and absorbing into the diamond. And you watch as like streams of red and just swirl and enter. Terry starts looking weaker and just really exhausted. You watch as his face gets more hollow, his eyes just become darker. And as the last of the Hydra soul leaves its body, the Hydra becomes limp and stops tossing. Everything becomes more calm, and you watch as the Hydra's body just lights on fire and just kind of sinks into the magma pool. You all watch as the rest of the soul of the Hydra enters Terry's diamond. You look at him as he kind of just, his body deteriorates. He just kind of crushes under the pressure and lays on the ground.
I'm gonna call Adrie a bastard, and I'm gonna run up to Terry. I say, "You bastard!" And I'm gonna run up to Terry, and I'm gonna say, "Oh, Terry, they were supposed to make a song for you, but I wanted there to be more than one."
Oh.
I'll say that
Fuck.
as I hold him.
He'll just look at you and say, I love you, Jerry.
I love you too, Terry.
And Terry will look at you, Nery, and just be like, you always wrote stories about other people, and I think maybe you should write a story about yourself.
Oh,
Oh,
And
Oh,
everyone
dear.
here.
I'll do
And-
that. I'll do that, Terry.
And you guys just watch as he kind of just stops breathing. You hold him in your arms, or claws.
yeah.
Jerry, you hold him in your claws, and his body just turns to like sand and crumbles, leaving his diamond.
Mm.
Oh! And what remains is his once white diamond, now pulsing with swirling red energy.
I'm gonna hold the diamond and kind of shove it in Adrie's face and be like, "Is this what you wanted?"
I'm sorry, it's the only way I knew, and he wanted to do it, but I know that doesn't hurt any less. As you all,
Can you bring him back?
I can't. It destroys their body.
Carrie's crying.
Oh,
Real tears.
Erie is trying to like stand there with like he's trying not to cry, but from underneath the eye patch, you will see like a tear roll down his cheek.
Mm. Yeah,
So
same with Nery. He's just kind of standing there solemnly.
you all rest for a bit. Jerry, you move his diamond a little bit further away from the magma pool, placing it by one of the pools of water, and you all just kind of sit in silence for a little. After
I feel
a while,
like I wouldn't let it go. I feel like I'd just hold it the whole time.
Okay.
Like I don't want anyone to have it.
Okay, so as you all just sit around by the pool of water, relaxing, getting your breath, for a while, there's this feeling of relief, like you felt that pressure leave. There's no more of that burning that you've been feeling. It's kind of like if you've been anxious for like a straight week about something and then all of a sudden you feel great. Another metaphor or whatever, or a simile or whatever we can say is like when Goku's training and he's got his weighted outfit on and then he takes it off and he just feels like 10 times lighter and better.
Does the lava pool, like a Legend of Zelda fight, like
Hard, like just harden up and dry and
harden?
whatever.
Yeah.
Yes. And then after a while, you all start feeling this weird sensation you've never felt before. And the best way I can say is it feels instinctual and it's telling you to move to the tunnel where Terry was trying to go. Do you guys feel that?
Yeah.
It's what Terry
Okay.
wanted.
Do you want to? I mean, we could go back too. I can get you back to the colony.
No, I'm gonna finish what my brother wanted.
Okay. Do you guys want to come too?
Yeah, I'm following Jerry.
Yeah. Me
Okay.
too.
Need to see this through.
Jerry, you pick up Terry's diamond and lead the way. You guys enter the tunnel on the other side of the magma pool where Terry was heading. You proceed through the tunnel. After walking for an hour or so, you come into a large open cave. But this place is different from any other place you've ever seen, ever. Other than the wall from where you entered, you cannot see any other cave walls. It is a vast area. And as you continue to walk kind of down a slope and you're just looking around, you see throughout are abandoned crystal hermit crab diamonds. And they are merged with the cave walls, the cave floor. They're just everywhere.
Mm.
And they're in clusters. So they're in most of the time at least pairs. There's not usually one by itself.
Erie is going to look at Adrie and say, "Do you recognize any of these? Are any of these your friends?"
They look around. Well, Blurry had a purple diamond, and Lori had a red diamond. As you continue to walk and you kind of just round a corner, you will see a pair of red and purple diamonds together. I think this could have been them. I would like to think that.
Where are they?
As you guys stop to discuss like what could possibly have happened, Adrie will just look at you, Jerry, and be like, I think I need to bring that back to where it'll be safe.
I'm gonna tighten my grip around it and just kind of side eye Adrie and be like, I don't know. I think he's gonna stay with me.
I know that what I did wasn't good, but we also have to protect your brother now. Because
From what?
if somebody gets a hold of his diamond, they could really use the energy of that Hydra to cause a lot of chaos.
And then you just find someone else to put in a diamond, won't you?
I hope I never have to do that again. But I think he needs to go back to the colony.
Why'd it have to be Terry? Why didn't you scare him away and get someone else
I mean,
that wanted to? Some not a kid.
he did that. You watched him fight Nery.
Yeah, but he's just a kid. What can you do with orange crystals, eh?
I think cast Longstrider.
Oh, yeah, we already knew that. I mean, I don't say that out loud.
Look, I know
Okay.
this was hard, but I think it's
Just
gonna be okay.
promise me something. Promise me they'll remember Terry.
They will, and he'll be waiting for you when you get back, wherever you're going.
Can I hear a song about him? I better hear a song about him, or I'll come find you. I know where you live.
I'm sure there are plenty of talented bards.
All right, Terry trusted you. Just don't put him in a stupid ring or something, or a staff.
All right, and Adrie will take Terry from you. Adrie will look at you all and be like, "Good luck, guys. Thanks for helping." And they'll walk away and start heading back towards the colony. As you continue to walk, you all will look up, and there's one thing about this room that you've really never seen before, and that is, there is a large multi-pastel color orb above you, and it is huge. It's basically the size of I don't want to say a planet, but I mean, it's basically a planet to you.
My stars.
What is that thing?
And as you all stare at it, you kind of get this like intoxicating feeling where you're just so warm and sleepy inside. And you just feel like this is right, like you're supposed to be here. You all look around a little bit more and you find a hollow in the floor. You all nestle yourselves in, dig little holes, kind of enough for your bodies to be under the ground, but your diamonds to be exposed. Jerry, you place Terry right beside you, and you guys kind of bury yourselves beneath the dirt. And this warm heaviness feeling spreads throughout your bodies. Kind of like if you've ever had to have surgery, you got this
And they
really
put the
warm feeling, and then you go to sleep. That's what it feels like. And
shit, are we dying?
As you
kind of sounds like that.
And as you close your eyes, your vision begins to blur as you shut them. And we linger on this scene where a group of crystal hermit crabs have buried themselves in a large pastel orb looming above you. And it's just so quiet. And then you guys open your eyes and you all see your shells. And you're all laying on the floor. And as you all stand up and look at each other, you notice that you all look different. That you're humanoids.
We're naked.
James, what does Erie look like?
So Erie has sort of long, black, smoky hair. That's sort of like the edges of it almost seem like a mist. His eyes are deep blue with these specks of white, and his skin is this deep slate gray with swirls of purple and red that look like the sunrise. And he, for some reason, still had the eye patch on, which was too tight, and he like takes it off. And yeah, he's just kind of like looking at his hands, which have fingers instead of claws now.
Carrie, she looks around and she finally can see. I guess she can see herself. Is there a mirror?
You guys, there's probably, James, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would say that there's probably a few like pools of water, like small pools of water to look at yourselves.
Yeah, and what everybody sees is this, tallish. I'd say she's probably like 5'8" woman, very athletic. And she has kind of this skin that seems to be like kind of moving in this bluey orangey gradient that resembles like her shell color. And her hair is like this floating pinkish cloud, like in these two really long pigtails. Yeah, and she's got these eyes that are just, she's the pupils, obviously, but those black eyes that have like the stardust in them, basically. And she looks freaked out. She's looking at herself in the pool, and she's like, "Who is that?"
Like a Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I kind of imagine Nery on the shorter side, probably like 5'3" ish, pretty slim build, and his hair is white and is kind of curling, and I imagine the hairstyle kind of looking like Howl from Howl's Moving Castle, like that kind of short bob and bangs type of deal. And similar to his hermit crab skin color, it's kind of a medium blue and like blended with patches of black here and there, and kind of like a faint tie-dye pattern, I guess, that's blended together. And in his eyes, like in the starry part, he has kind of these flecks of golden yellow in there, like similar to the color of his antenna. And I guess any kind of vestments or clothes you have on are just kind of pretty plain and flowy. And I imagine he's just kind of looking at his hands. He's like, "What the fuck is up with my claws? I have like 5 different pieces now? What's going on?
Yeah, Jerry is a very short and squat fellow. He's kind of built like George Costanza, maybe. He's kind of balding at the top, but he has like kind of he's got orange skin, but he's kind of got like purple, kind of hazy hair around the sides from where he's like balding on the top, and he's kind of hairy, but like his hair kind of has like a tint of green, like the hair on his head is purple, but the hair on his body is kind of a tinted green. His eyes are very purple. He's kind of got like a green goatee. Well, he had a beard, so I'd say like he's just got like a green beard, kind of. It's well trimmed though. I'd imagine he's dressed like kind of in a loin cloth thing, just like covering, down there. But he's got like just it's kind of like armor on like his shoulders, kind of like pads, and like maybe a little on his arms. He's just got the chest out. He's a barbarian. A wall of Nimbazi, a wall of man, a wall of a man built like a fridge, or a fire hydrant, maybe.
Oh my god. All right, so as you guys kind of look in the pool of water, seeing your new selves, you all acknowledge each other, and as you
We
do,
look hideous.
you
I
all
don't like this.
you all stand up, and Carrie, instinctually you feel like you need to grab their hands.
Hands? What are hands?
You feel like you need to hold their claws.
What are I need to She's like moving her fingers, like clenching and unclenching them, and then just grabs like Erie's and grabs Nery's and is like, we have to touch these together.
Huh?
Okay, that's weird.
All of us in a circle.
We're all squishy.
I don't like it either.
And as you all
Some of Erie's hair gets in my mouth. It's all vapory.
Sorry, it just gets everywhere.
and as you all
Sand.
oh my god. It's rough,
Yes,
of course. It
I
gets
finally
everywhere.
got to say it. I got to say it.
And with that, you all kind of bow your heads, your breathing slows, and it kind of feels like you're just floating, and you all begin to separate into threads of color. So many shades and tints of blue, pink, yellow, green, and then you disappear, leaving your empty shells, leaving your diamonds behind, just like all the rest.
We die again.
So
No,
Oh, no,
not
this is bad.
exactly.
We died. What?
We just evolved. It's happening again.
you, James, do you want to explain it?
We go to the chromatic sea.
What did you say, Stephanie?
I said I knew that.
I thought you said get out. All right. So with that, if we could imagine, the camera starts moving away from your diamonds back through the tunnel that you came through the cave where you fought the Hydra, and it catches up with Adrie as they make their way back to the colony. They have the diamond wrapped up in their cloak, and we just get a montage of them hiking and finding their way back to the colony, somewhere they haven't been in so long. Arriving, they see many crabs poking their heads out of their homes, watching them just walk through the town to the center stalagmite, the town hall. We see scenes returning back to normal. The waterfall is going. Many of the guards, Carrie's friends, are getting off shift and racing down the waterfall. We see Rory still picking fights with others, pushing others off of the log. We hear music coming from muddy waters as we watch another crab telling the adventures of Nery, Erie, Jerry, and Carrie. And as we leave the cavern, we follow the paths through the city, seeing more crabs make their way towards the Muddy Waters Cavern to hear a new song of adventure. We enter through the largest opening to the large central stalagmite near the center of town, and we turn left to go up the ramp. We see all the pictures that we saw before. We see the 4 Crystal Hermit Crabs all in a large tunnel with stars at the very top. Next, the group of 4 Crystal Hermit Crabs migrating through a vein of the world and seeing in front of them a large dome fit to house them. Next, the many stalagmites and stalactites of the cave, many complete for the colony, and the large central tower that was, in the beginning, not complete, is now finished. And as we pass that, we see a new picture. we see 2 workers engraving 5 crabs standing around a stone, the stone being drawn as if it is illuminating light. And if we continue down the hall a little and just turn, we'll see a shrine set up for all of the adventurers, along with Terry's diamond in the center. Thanks for listening to another episode of Radio D&D. If you liked what you heard, please give us a follow on Instagram and TikTok at Radio DD Pod. Thanks, and tune in next time for another episode of Radio D&D.